And as they...
Hey, good evening.
DA, the Sacramento fan, would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Good. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And, Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really given credit for.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
The drive by Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Valanciunas finds Morant. Passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player. But they've come out the locker room. Hizza! 4 for 4 to start the night.
Morant kicks to Winslow. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Brooks. Doesn't go for him. So the Kings will take it the other way. On up the court. And Fox gets it to go. And it's 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
No good that time.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Pass to Bielitsa. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
1:44 left to play here in the first. Fox deciding where to go with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
He's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. And so here's Memphis. Sacramento making their last shot. Jones, no luck. Now here's Hield. The pass to Giles. Back to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Parker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
still possessing outstanding athleticism. Parker is good at using it to cause problems for the defense.
Joseph, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Anderson outside. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jones against Joseph. Shot clock at 3. It's Anderson with the drive, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Healed outside. A new 14 for the Kings. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Here's Gutterich. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead as they wrap up the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Giles, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Anderson outside. That's tipped. Pass to Gutterich. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Clark trying to get open. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first 2 points. On the wing, Hield. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Joseph against Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Giles the pass to Joseph. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Left side Joseph down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Morant against Bagley. Morant dishes to Jackson. That one falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Barnes. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And the shot is good. Brooks has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Hield finds Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Morant surveying the D. And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Joseph leading the charge. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Anderson can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Joseph. 1:27 left here in the second. Passes it to Holmes. Back to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Tries again.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Jabari Parker's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Kept alive.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
To the inside. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Now the dish to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Here's Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bielitsa finds Bogdanovich. Up again, and Parker stays with it. And the Kings lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Kings shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Parker outside. To the left side wing. Here's Giles. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 8 points and quite... That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And it's Bagley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Left side Jackson. Valanciunas against Bagley. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Over Barnes. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Left side, Bagley. The kick out to Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Anderson, and it's denied by Fox.
On defense, Fox is so crafty. He uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Inside shot. Here's Clark. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Kings leading. Right side, Fox. And Bazemore kicks to Parker. They get a hand on it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The Kings have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he makes the first.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
And the Kings making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. Fox against Jones. To the middle, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. In the corner, it's Healed. Now the pass to Giles. Stolen by Anderson. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton passes to Gutterich. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And so Jones nails both of them. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Fox against Anderson. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Shot by Healed. Nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
But this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
That's good from Fox on the assist by Healed. And the Kings lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Jones. Clark up top. Out left to the wing. With 2 seconds left. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Kings on top, leading by just 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Parker out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Jackson against Fox. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. But they'll get another chance. That one good for 2. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. Right side Jackson. Out to Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the rejection by Jackson. Fox finds Barnes, knocked loose. They shoot again. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out to Morant. Down low. Brooks outside. From deep, Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And Bogdanovich kicks to Barnes. Outside, Fox feeds it to Bagley. And Winslow pulls it down, and De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Memphis leading by 5. 1:04 left in the fourth. Morant outside.
Gotta appreciate the hustle from Bagley. I mean, it's a big boost when he works hard on D. And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Off the inbound, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morant outside. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Jackson with it. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
So it's Memphis picking up the win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Looking down upon the tower, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot.
Here we go.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. They grab their own miss. Bagley. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fox passes to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Floats it up for Williamson. Outside, Ball. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Knocked away. Now, here's Bjelica. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ball dishes to Holiday. Back to Ball. Williamson kicks to Favors. There's Ball with the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the pass to Bjelica. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poked away. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Hield's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Barnes passes to Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Hield. Sacramento again missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Redick for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
Hield finds Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Redick dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Williamson. And stolen by Bjelica. In the corner, it's Hield. To the paint. Bjelica misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Pelicans keep it alive.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now, here's Fox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bjelica passes to Fox. And stolen by Redick. Here we go, all alone. Here's Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And it's Barnes on the follow.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Redick. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. Bielitsa passes to Bagley. 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ingram finds Williamson. Redick for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Fox looking it over. The time for the ball. They kick out to Heel. Back to Bagley. And stolen by Williamson. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans on top. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Parker, and it's Giles in at the center filling out the middle. Back to Joseph. Bazemore on the wing. Ball against Joseph. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 5. They get a hand on it. Okafor kicks to Ball. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. Hield with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Giles. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Ball.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Sacramento has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Joseph against Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Excellent D there from Parker. The Kings trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Okafor finds Ball. Outside for Jackson. The Kings have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hield outside. Back to Parker. All alone. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Giles. can't hit from in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bazemore against Jackson. Bazemore passes to Giles.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Outside, Fox. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Pelicans leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Redick on the wing. Ingram kicks to Redick. Holmes with the steal. Fox against Holiday.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Redick passes to Holiday. Back to Redick. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to enter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Barnes is a committed defender. I mean, love how he goes all out to challenge shots.
Pass to Bielitsa. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Favors against Bielitsa.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
It's his first trip to the line. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 9. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Pelicans shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Fox finds Bielitsa. Back to Fox.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his 3.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons, but to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Barnes. Fox with it. A three from Bielitsa. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Bogdanovic. And New Orleans also making a change. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Frank Jackson. Now here's Joseph. After J.J. Redick's miss, and the shot goes down.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Holmes. Good on the shot. Holmes got his first points of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Melli. Inside, here's Hayes, and he converts the layup. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hield dishes to Joseph. 1:03 left to play in the third. Comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They get it back, and Hayes kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Bazemore. And it's Ingram missing. The Kings trail by 9. It's Parker with the drive.
And, you know, whenever Parker charges into the paint, you just probably need to get out of the way. Because when he's got his speed under him, a good head of steam, he can throw it down with the best of them.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Parker. That's tipped. Melli passes to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Fox passes to Holmes. They kick out to Hield. Beyond the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 5. We've got more in store. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Giles is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Fox with it. Now defended by Williamson. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. From the wing. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Giles has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Lobs it up for Favors. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Pelicans lead by 5. The Kings shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. The pass to Barnes. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bielitsa is checked in for Giles.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Just 5 on the clock. Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Barnes. He kicks it to Bagley. Over Favors. And again, the turnover by the Kings. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Favors. Williamson right side. Holiday with the 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes it to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Nothing like having a little size on your side. Lonzo Ball using his size, even though he's getting bodied, he's able to stay with the shot.
From 15 feet away, here's Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Favors finds Williamson. Lock at 6. And the dunk by Williamson.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Holiday.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Fields checked in for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. Morris checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Bielitsa against Williamson. Barnes outside. And Okafor with the block.
Got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
The Kings trail by 7. Hield outside. Over Jackson. Hield can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Hield kicks to Fox. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Launches it. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Williamson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. The shot from the low post is good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Moore outside. Shoots the three. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a... Looking down upon the Tower Bridge. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And here are the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Going to go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Now Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Here's Ball. The pass to Favors. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Ball feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Favors. There's Williamson with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. No good from Valanciunas.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Valanciunas. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Here's Hart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Clark. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. And that one is good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jones kicks to Clark. Back to Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. It's Jones on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. To the left wing. Knocks it loose. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Clark dishes to Jones. Took him no time at all on that one.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Hart. Kicks to Hayes. Bucket is good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Hart, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
They're back. Ball and Redick. He's out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, J.J. doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
And it's Morant missing. New Orleans in the lead.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
A 3-ball in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Melton. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Melton's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Okafor slams it in.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Morant with it. Now Okafor defending. Here's Melton, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for John Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 5. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks outside. And Memphis with another turnover here. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, man. You're just saying that because it's true.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. And it's Jackson in for Ball. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson down low. Here's Gutterich, guarded by Jackson. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, I dare a man to take the charge on Zion Williamson. Everybody getting out of the way.
Here's Gutterich. The shot that time, not on target. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Pass to Melly. 1:03 left to play in the first half. And there's the pass to Brooks. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Some changes for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in for Brooks. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel.
What a jam!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
New Orleans leading by 6. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Holiday gets the bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
The Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Out to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Holiday. Misses from short range. The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's Anderson with the drive. Second shot opportunity. No good from Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that'll do it for us. The third.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lobs it up for Holiday. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Launches a 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Redick kicks to Hart. Here's Okafor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Jones. Misses in close. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Hayes. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Melton. No one near him. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Anderson. New Orleans gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. To the paint, here's Okafor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. Melly is checked in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. Melton passes to Morant. Here's Melton. Clark trying to get open. Melton no good. New Orleans leading by 9, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Pelicans have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Okafor. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Passes to Melly. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being... Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. I feel like Zion with that quickness. Guys are just not ready for that first step.
And so it's New Orleans. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Holiday dishes to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Favors finds Ingram to the middle. New Orleans moving it around. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Clark. Here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
New Orleans leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's Winslow. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Winslow's shot is off. Ingram kicks to Redick. Back to Ingram. Outside, Redick. Williamson from long range. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Winslow against Redick, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
Love the change of speed there from Winslow, forcing the D to foul him to try to prevent that one.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for New Orleans. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Oh, Ball in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, how about Ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
There's Winslow. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday with the ball. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And they double up Morant. There's Winslow. Jackson up top, covered by Williamson. Jackson passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Williamson, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Winslow against Holiday. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant, right side. 2 points. That one goes.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
He gets it in there. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Ingram with the steal. Pulls up on the elbow. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jackson misses. The Pelicans shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Favors can't get it to go. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Williamson with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Morant against Ball, and it's Morant missing. Outside Holiday cans it from downtown. And it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early. What a look for some of the Kings players as they entered their buildings. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. Here's Bogdanovich, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Chris, these teams are both on their way up, certainly. Some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court in front of us tonight.
Yeah, Kevin. A lot of room to grow for these young players. You gotta love watching young players improve and develop their game.
Now Brooks, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Morant. Winslow up top, covered by Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted 2nd overall because of his size and athleticism. He can swat shots away.
And here comes the break. Outside Fox. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Here's Brooks. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Fox against Morant. It's Fox with the drive.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Fox.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson.
Now, that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the net.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in, and Memphis making a change here. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Sacramento again missing.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And finish off by Anderson.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Bagley the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Fox against Jones. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Here's Giles. Back to Joseph. Clock at 4. One-on-one fast break. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Hield attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Now, here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Parker. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left. And here's Anderson from the arc. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. Parker right side. It's stolen. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
No good on the shot. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring 2-1. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Parker, and it's Holmes in at the 5.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And the rejection by Holmes. Now here's Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hield outside. And Clark over to help. Parker drives in. Baseline jumper. Rob. And here's the fast break. Here's Gutterich. Melton, the rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Bazemore. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 6. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. And he uses the glass on the layup. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg? Or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Kings trail by 5. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Jones. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. There's the pass to Barnes. Back to Bagley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Giles checked in for Sacramento.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Valanciunas against Fox. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Giles. Guarded by Morant. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Jones, and it's blocked.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
Bielitsa misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
The Kings trail by 8. Fox with it. Jones covering. Fox is double. Barnes dishes to Fox. Up top, Bielitsa. Covered by Winslow. Here's Giles. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Giles has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Giles. Back to Fox. Kicks it to Barnes. Inside, Giles. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And guys, for the Grizzlies. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
That's good from Morant. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant scanning the floor. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. Bielitsa with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Morant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Morant against Fox. Morant with the steal. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so here's Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Fox.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
And it goes down 2 points. Bielitsa's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Brooks. Second chance shot. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Bagley with the block. But they recover it. Another shot. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Fox.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich.
Oh, wow!
Nice. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. It's Bielitsa. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bielitsa's got 8 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
So both teams changing it up here. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Here's Joseph. It's rebounded by Memphis. Melton passes to Morant. It's deflected. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. They kick out to Hield. Back to Parker. Passes it to Holmes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Parker kicks to Joseph. Back to Parker. Hield, the pass to Holmes. On the wing, Hield. Offensive rebound, Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's good to see Parker looking to score, being opportunistic. He's making the defense act.
Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Joseph. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 11. Melton feeling it out a bit. Clark trying to get open. And he banks in the layup. Melton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Holmes. Here's Giles. And the pass to Holmes. Over Clark. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Pass to Melton. No good on that one. Good D by Hield. The Kings trail by 11. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox with the steal. Here's Holmes. Out to Parker. Pass to Hield. It's deflected. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Brooks. There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Clark right side. To the right side. Passes it to Winslow. Outside Jackson. Back to Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Winslow's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Right side Bagley. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Brooks. Here we go. Goes back up. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Winslow with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Kings. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas, who's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in for Anderson.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Fox finds Bielitsa. Now here's Bagley, guarded by Valanciunas. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. Bielitsa's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brooks misses.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And Fox gets it to go.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Now the pass to Barnes. Morant against Fox. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, he's so fun to watch.
Here's Brooks. Good. Nice job down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Here's Brooks. Hield on the double team. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hield. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Fox. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the 3.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Morant against Fox. That one drops for him.
When we know that Morant can make this shot, the defense has to defend him better next time.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Shot from the inbound. Aaron Brooks finishes inside.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And then Morant slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Morant comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Kings with the ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Bagley with the bucket.
That's where Bagley needs to be most effective. Establish a strong inside presence. Make the D always worry about him in the post.
It's Morant with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And here's Joseph for 3. Missed. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there at Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. Now here's Bogdanovich. Right side, Fox. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Fox. Ingram with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Williamson. Out to Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fox passes to Barnes. Fox looking it over. Count it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Barnes dishes to Bagley. Fox against Ball. Bielitsa misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Pass to Fox. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
That one is no good. Here's Fox. And he lays it straight in. Fox has got 6. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bogdanovich against Holiday. To the paint. Out to Ingram from downtown. Rebound by Bielitsa.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Barnes passes to Bagley. To the middle. Left side, Fox. Bagley finds Bogdanovich. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. New Orleans leading by 3. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Heald's checked in for the Kings. Fox passes to Bagley. The drive by Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make.
That was a strong dunk.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Hield the pass to Joseph. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Hayes. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Joseph. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bazemore. Hield against Redick. Hield kicks to Parker. Hield outside. Over Redick. Great D that time from Redick.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead, leading by 5. And we got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Parker, and it's Holmes in at the 5.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both good from the line that time. The Kings trail by 9. Joseph, the pass to Parker. Back to Joseph. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Okafor, the pass to Melly. Outside for Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's Redick on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And a change for the Kings. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Bazemore passes to Holmes. The feed now to Joseph. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Ball. Shoots from the line. Ball. And Ball stays with it. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Joseph. Down low. Holmes passes to Joseph. 11 feet away. The shot off that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Melly. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Really hard to match up with the athleticism of Parker, especially when he's taking it strong to the cup.
Ball finds Okafor. Here's Melly out to the right wing. Hart, that's good. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Parker, right side.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Shoots over Holmes. Okafor inside, guarded by Holmes. And it's Okafor missing. The Kings trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Corey Joseph is reliable when it comes to sharing the basketball, and he knows it's his job to involve his teammates.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Holmes with the steal. Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over Hart. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Holmes, good.
Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. New Orleans leading by 8. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday finds Redick. To the paint. Kicks it out to Williamson. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Giles. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And that'll do it for the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. The kick out to Barnes. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Derek Favors with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Barnes. Bagley dishes to Fox. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Bjelica finds Barnes. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. In the corner, it's Hield. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Look at the big man move. Fantastic work from Favors, getting after it on the tape.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And there's the pass to Fox. Back to Hield. To the inside. Bjelica, and the layup falls.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Holiday with the three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hart. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Right side, Fox. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
Stolen away. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. A 12-point game. Holmes against Williamson. And Holmes throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Hart. Giles checked in for the Kings. Parker comes in for Bagley. The Kings trail by 13. Stolen by Holiday. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Bjelica, he checks in for Jabari Parker. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Ball slams it in.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game. Open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
Bjelica finds Hield. Kings moving the ball around. On the wing, Hield. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hield's got 6.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball, the pass to Hayes. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Redick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bielitsa is out there with Giles, and it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard. Barnes looking around. Pass to Giles. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The free throw drops for Redick.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Stolen by Ball. Ingram with it. Outguarded by Hield. Ball against Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's off on the second. New Orleans leading by 18. It's stolen by Hield. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bielitsa against Ingram. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Redick surveying the D. From past the arc. The shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Redick. Lets it go with the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fox kicks to Hield. On the wing, Barnes. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And so here is New Orleans. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points inside.
That's scary. Already a great shot maker. Williamson still has plenty of room to grow in that area.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
The pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Right side Bagley. His first shot coming late, and it's off the back rim. No good. New Orleans leading by 20. The 3 was shot by Redick. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside, Fox. Hield finds Bagley. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And foul on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
We're the land of the free and the...
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Goes up again. Winslow dishes to Morant. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And two conference rivals scoring off tonight. You know, see, this has the feel of a playoff game.
It does. These two teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up against one another.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Favors, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Jackson passes to Winslow. Now here's Morant for 3. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Ball no good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Dillon Brooks to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dillon Brooks.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Chalk up 2 there.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And that one's good, Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
He gets that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The drive by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The pass to Melli. To the inside, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Jones against Holiday. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Jones. Zion Williamson making his last shot. A second chance effort. Passes it to Gutterich. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Here's Gutterich, guarded by Holiday. Gutterich can't get it to go. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Valanciunas has got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Jones. He can't get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Zion Williamson. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. This one for 3. They get it again. And Anderson has it in the corner. The pass to Melton. Now here's Clark. 5 on the clock. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. And not sure what he was thinking there. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Hart, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Redick with a double team. Pass to Gutteridge. Off target at the rim.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Williamson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Clark with a wide open look. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Now here's Jackson. Winslow kicks to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Favors passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Tipped away to the wing right side. Here's Morant. Wound up there for Clark.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Morant against Ball. Here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. On the wing, Winslow. Good on the triple. Winslow's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know, defensively, that's what they're trying to do to Winslow. Turn him into a jump shooter, and he made them pay.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. Now here's Morant for three. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Here's Morant after Drew Holiday scored, and that one's good. Morant.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Clark. Stolen by Brooks. Moving it up. Stolen by Ball. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Ingram. Holiday's got 6.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And that one's good. Ingram.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And it's Brooks in the corner, and there's the defensive 3-second call. Memphis shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Seven seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Reddick. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Morant against Holiday, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Morant. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Brooks with the bucket.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Ball finds Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ingram against Winslow. And that one's good. Ingram's got 8.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
High arcing shot. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brooks.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low and stolen by Favors. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday. Morant outside. Passes to Valanciunas. Lock at 6. Here's Jackson. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Here's Hart. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. New Orleans leading by 7.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Anderson can't get it to go. Stolen by Anderson. And there's the pass to Gutterich. Here's Melton. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the 5 spot. Here's Gutter, following the score by New Orleans. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Jones dishes to Anderson. From 8. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jones.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Okafor. Outside Holiday. Oh, the lob to Redick. Holiday finds Redick. And Okafor slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And it's good, 2 points. Okafor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. That shot no good. Good D by Williamson. Redick for 3. And Winslow pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. On the wing, Winslow. And another miss by Memphis. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Redick with the bucket.
And that's what separates the scorers from the shooters. Redick able to do it off the dribble.
Passes it to Morant. The dish to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks misses. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Williamson. Stolen by Winslow. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
.156 left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brooks. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Redick for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Ingram against Winslow. And stolen by Favors. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Derek Favors.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now here's Brooks, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I love Brooks' offensive versatility. Can score from all 3 levels.
For 3, Ingram. And that one is off. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like